Hello again, everybody. I hope it's not that kind of day. Dave Brown and Corey Macklin here at ringside. We're set to go with another day of USWA Championship Wrestling.
Oh, boy, we ever ready, Dave? Today, right here today, we'll have the King, Jerry Lawler, right here in the ring in action. Coming up today, hey, a new tag team. I don't think you got a chance to see him maybe last week here on the Wrestling Show, the Eliminators.
I heard about it, but haven't seen him.
They're going to be here today. We'll have the Rodden brothers here today, but their opponents are going to be Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert and Brian Christopher.
That one looks pretty good.
Day today, a bunch of them.
And then the Spiders coming in a little bit later on. Another hot tag team around. And a special announcement. It's been a long time coming. We'll tell you about all of that when we return.
This summer,
I can feel his body tingling.
go, go, go! Eddie Murphy, Beverly Hills Cop 3, rated R. Starts Wednesday, May 25th.
How many combinations?
In every bag
Skittles.
of Skittles bite-sized candy.
Let's do this one bag at a time.
Well, there's Strawberry.
We got Lemora.
Or a Grapeful.
Berry Lime.
Berry Lime.
Look, this is how it works.
Okay.
Well, then there's Drop a Santa.
Banana Melba
Banana.
Passaberry.
Good.
See, every Skittles combination
is a new taste with a new name.
Well, for example.
Grapeful Sour Apple Cherry.
And lemon Melba
Or
Lime.
lemon Melba Lime.
Lemon Melba Lime?
So how many combinations are there?
Hello.
Find out for yourself.
Taste the rainbow.
But don't forget the World Fruber, okay?
The awesome powers of Wolverine have come to Sega Game Gear. Marvel Comics X-Men on Game Gear. Play 7 different characters. Quick, hide the chalkboard.
Wow, look at that great giraffe.
Children love animals, and they enjoy learning everything about them. That's why your children will love Zoo Books. This exciting magazine for children will bring the most wonderful animals into your home. Animals that do the most amazing things. Your children will meet incredible new animals and read fascinating new facts about them. Just think, 12 big zoo books that will show your kids hundreds of amazing animals, many that they've never seen before. Call this toll-free number now, and for just $18.95, you'll receive a full year of zoo books. Plus, this stunning tiger poster and animal stickers to put anywhere. And you'll even get this extra elephants issue absolutely free. Call now and start zoo books coming to your children today.
Call now, 800-531-7778. That's 800-531-7778.
Hey, here we are right here. Tell you what, we are just waiting for the arrival of the King. He'll be along for the opening match here today. Got him scheduled in a one-fall 10. Oh, well, here comes the opponent. I wonder if he's going to wear that thing in August. That big old fur coat. Reggie B. Fine is in the area.
Don't ask me why I got this coat on. It's 85 degrees because, brother, it's built with citrine.
I didn't get all of that explanation there. I didn't ask him why he was wearing the coat with it 85 degrees because it isn't 85 degrees. Here he comes. The King will be headed this way very shortly, and we'll get action underway on USWA Championship Wrestling. Unified belt in hand. It's the King. Referee Kevin Christian already in the ring. Trying to encourage Reggie B. Fine to head that way because the King is there. Reggie, it's time to wrestle. Head on up to the ring there. Instead of lobbying over here, he was complaining about some of the crowd.
Oh, the fans,
yeah. I've seen these people here before. And we're glad to see him back again.
Yeah.
Reggie isn't, but we are. We certainly are. Love to have you with us, too. Later on, we'll have an address. Maybe you can join us if you're in the area. The King waiting for Reggie B. Fine. Reggie is notorious about trying to delay the start of a match. And that's what he's doing right now. Now Lawler's ready to go. Lawler's been ready to go. Wants to do his exercise. I'm going to ring the bell. I don't...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, a side straddle hop or two from Reggie B. Fine. Worst form I've ever seen. Well, not the worst I've ever seen, but close to it.
Reggie B. Fine. Boy, he's doing a workout, isn't he?
Yeah, there you go. Well, Reggie maybe needs to consider purchasing a gym membership or something and take care of that business elsewhere instead of in the middle of the ring.
He'll have a workout today against the King, Jerry Lawler. Referee Kevin Christian is trying to tell Reggie, hey, let's get this thing going on.
And I'll tell you. Reggie wants silence from the crowd, he says. They ain't going to get it. Jerry, says the crowd. Back in the corner, Reggie B. Fine has him back there. Going to try to feel him out in the corner, and he did.
Move from Reggie B. Fine and a little strutting. Over the ring. Good move from Reggie B. Fine.
Yeah, it was. Got to give him that. I think he may be celebrating a little early, though. After all, this is the King that's staring at him across the ring. And getting irritated, I might add.
Reggie asks the crowd to be quiet so he can concentrate.
The crowd is not in Reggie's corner, let's say. Whoa, and again, he feels him across the ring. Pats himself on the back. Yeah, well, nobody else is patting him on the back. Well, I guess we could. That is another good move for Reggie B. Fine. But that is not the entire match, fans.
You're exactly right. Reggie patting himself on the shoulder in there. Congratulating himself just a little bit early here today. Stands in and tangles up with the King. Oh, going for the same move he did earlier on Lawler. Not working right now, and the King reverses it and tosses Fine right across the ring. Right into the other corner there goes Reggie B. Fine. Oh, and he complains, he pulled my hair, man.
What hair?
And his tights. And he pulled his hair and his tights.
I think the referee must have said, you don't have any hair, and then he decided, well, maybe he pulled my tights. It's Lawler with a strut. Yeah. Reggie wanted Lawler disqualified for doing the strut like Reggie had done earlier. He copied me. He can't do that. That disqualifies him. Give me the match. Get real, Reggie.
Ooh, Reggie with a big right hand.
Oh, my goodness.
Boy, Reggie be fine. Slugging away on Lawler over there. The shot comes down from the King. Lawler lights in on Reggie be fine. Boy, Fine may open up a can of worms in there, boy, when he went down the way on the King.
He did the wrong thing.
Lawler sets him up here. Get Fine.
Ooh, look out, look out. Ooh.
Sets him up. Whoa, toss back. And again he does. Pulling that left leg of Reggie B. Fine. The King jumps back on it again. And Fine gives it up. And he submits. He says, boy, that's it for him. The King gets the win over Reggie B. Fine.
On a submission, and there was no way Reggie B. Fine was going to be able to hang on to that. Lawler had him. He usually had sort of a step-over toe hold, and then he sort of jackknifed on it. And my goodness, impressive or not, huh?
Boy.
And Reggie had his fun early in the match, but he made too many mistakes, like popping Lawler with a fist, and the King made him pay for it, and pay for it dearly. Reggie holding that left knee. Yeah, I'm not surprised. He's got trouble with that knee as he tries to leave the ring area. The victory for the King. We'll be back with more in a moment.
No little cinnamon gum freshens breath longer than Big Red.
So kiss a little longer, snuggle up a little longer, hold tight a little longer, longer with Big Red. That Big Red freshness lasts right through it. Your fresh breath goes on and on. While you chew it, say goodbye a little longer. Make it last a little longer. Give your breath long-lasting freshness with Big Mac.
Come on, let's get him.
Chicken.
We're surrounded, man.
Introducing Shout and Shoot, the powerful new voice-activated water weapon.
Don't shoot. Nothing in my hands. Hey, man, we're not gonna shoot.
Get him.
Fire!
It's hands-free, no bumping. Shout and Shoot. You shout, and it shoots.
I just love to shoot my mouth off.
New voice-activated Shout and Shoot from the water power arsenal of Cap Toys. Who else?
Hey kids, put on your hard hats and get ready for real-life giant construction equipment for kids. The exciting new video that's fun-filled with 25 monster machines. Join Hard Hat Harry on a magical adventure to actual construction sites. 30 thrill-packed minutes of bruising bulldozers, colossal cranes, dirty dump trucks, and more. 25 big machines to watch over and over again. Asphalt eaters, pavers, rock crushers, all the heavy equipment kids love driving right into your living room. Real-life giant construction equipment for kids is a rare chance to see huge excavators in action. Stone mountains blown up by dynamite. Kids even climb into the driver's seat of the big machines they love. Your kids will ask for this video again and again for truckloads of non-stop entertainment. Real-life giant construction equipment for kids makes a great gift for children aged 3 to 10. Call now to order on VHS for only $12.95. Then let the big fun begin.
Fans, we put together a piece of tape, a recap of a feud that has been taking place, and as someone said, quotes, a 10-year-long feud between Jerry the King Lawler, the Dream Machine, Troy Graham. Take a look at some highlights and all of the wild brawls between these two.
Here's your winner. The winner of the match is Troy Graham, the Dream Machine. And King, that's your opponent for the unified title. Yeah, congratulations from the King.
It's me and you, Kingfish.
Yes, sir.
It's me and you, man.
Well, hey, come on, Dream!
Look out. Hey. Oh, man. Come on. What are you doing? You got a match with it.
I waited 10 long years for that, Lawler. I waited 10 long years.
Come on, you've got a match.
Lawler back up, and Ken White on. Lawler breaks loose. From Rios, Gaylord, Todd Martin, all of them. Man! Fans, let me tell you, these two, no love lost between them. They just do not like each other. Jerry Lawler and the Dream Machine, Troy Graham, fighting it out. Graham. Dream Machine landed there, and there's Lawler and the Dream Machine in the back of the television station, and going now toward the back door into a wall there, hard wall that's back there. And on out now into the parking lot area. And let me tell you, this thing did not end, even when we went to the commercial break in there. The fight continued, and all through the week in the USWA continued between these two. Dream Machine holding a grudge, he says. That's about a 10-year grudge, Jerry. There's a Dream Machine dispatched over in the back of a pickup.
Yeah, I wish somebody had been in the truck there and could have just drove him right on out of town. Would have been nice.
Oh, you gonna break bad now?
Yeah, Eddie.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You're not even just because your breast smells like Cheetah, it ain't no sign you're Carson. I think your mama is your stinking dead daddy. I think you're stinking dead daddy.
Hey, wait a minute. Wendy, get some help. Come on. Yeah, Dream, get back, would you?
Your dead daddy stinks. Your dead daddy.
Come on, Dream. A bitter feud between these two, let me tell you. The Dream Machine, Troy Graham, and Jerry the King Lawler. Let's listen to some comments from the Dream Machine.
Jerry Lawler, it looks to me like it's all finally going to come to a head. 10 long years, Troy the Dream Machine Graham has waited for you. And now I'm going to finally get you outside of Memphis, outside your hometown. So nobody, Eddie Marlin, Randy Hales, the promotion, the referee, nobody can help you, Lawler. Every time I get you, somebody's always pulling me off of you. But I got news for you now, Lawler. You can't run. You can't hide. There's nobody going to be able to help you. No fire, no chain, no nothing. Troy the Dream Machine Graham is going to be coming at you with everything I got. We're going to let it rip, tater chip, and let it go free, Lawler. You want to put me out of wrestling? You want to break my leg? For 10 long years, I sat and watched you get bigger and bigger and bigger. But now, I finally got you where I want you, Lawler. And like I said before, I don't want to stand here and repeat myself, but Eddie Marlin, your referees, nobody is going to be able to pull me off of you. They've seen me fight from one end of that TV station to the other end of the TV station. But that's just fine, Lawler. I wonder what your excuse is going to be now. The Dream Machine is running. I'm not running. I want you to pull your strap down, because I'm going to pull my strap down. And it's going to show that it's not going to do you one bit of good, Lawler. And when the people finally see it, hey, there's nothing going to be able to help you when I get through with you, Lawler. You understand that? Because I've got 10 years of hatred built up inside of me, and it's going to take a lot more than Eddie Marlin, the referees, and the other wrestlers to pull me off of you.
Well, you've only heard one side of the case. Let's to the other side. The King, Jerry Lawler.
You know, Troy Graham, the Dream Machine, has told everybody, has made it clear that this situation has been brewing, has been building for 10 years. Because it was 10 years ago in Nashville, Tennessee, when the Dream Machine, in a match, got his ankle broke. Wasn't my fault, but he got his ankle broke. Now, I guess blamed me, and has blamed me for 10 years, because he felt like it ended his wrestling career. Well, obviously, Dream Machine, your wrestling career has not ended. You're back in the ring now. Maybe it's just the fact that you didn't want to wrestle for those 10 years. Maybe you were yellow. Maybe you were a coward. Because the more I think about you, Dream Machine, this goes back longer than 10 years for me. It goes all the way back to 1981, when I was out of action for a year with a broken leg. And a little weaselly jerk named Jimmy Hart, who I had given him the break of his life and brought him into the wrestling business and let him be my manager, after he was broke, flat on his back, singing in some little two-bit nightclubs, trying to still be a gentry from 1964. Well, I gave him the break. I made him my manager, and then I got my leg broken. And as I said, I missed 1 year. But for that year, Jimmy Hart, the snake in the grass that he was, he told the promoters, what do you do with a horse when he breaks his leg? You shoot him. Lawler's no good to me anymore. Don't quit booking me. I'll find somebody else to manage. Keep me in the limelight. Well, Jimmy Hart found himself somebody else to manage, and it was you, Dream Machine. He went out and started his first family with you as the founding member. And if you remember right, your memory is obviously so good that you can remember things 10 years ago. Well, remember back 14 years ago. The first man I faced when I came back from the broken leg was you. So I guess I was a big sucker to think for a minute that you were going to be any kind of friend of mine. I should have known that you were just waiting to try to stab me in the back, Dream Machine. Well, it's all come to a head now. And this unified world title is what it's going to all be about. Because I know you want more than just revenge in the ring. You want more than just try to pin my shoulders, 1, 2, 3. Something's been eating at you for over 10 years. You want it all, don't you, Dream Machine? You'd like to end my career. You'd like to take this belt away from me. You'd like to take food off my table if you could, I'm sure. Well, you got another thing coming if you think for a minute that I'm just going to stand idly by and let that happen, Dream Machine. Because while you were sitting on the sidelines for those 10 years, I was running all over the country, no, all over the world, kicking butts and taking names and winning titles like this. And I didn't get to be known as the king by letting jerks like you come along and take things like this away from me. So come on down there this week, Dream Machine. You have all those frustrations, all that anger built up for 10 years. Because I'm going to think back 14 years ago. I'm going to send my mind on a long trip back. And I'm going to think just like it was the night when I stepped back in the ring after being off for a year. And I looked at you and that little snake, Jimmy Hart. And you know, Dream Machine, what happened. And I can promise you this, it's going to happen again this week. You waited 10 years, I've waited 14 years. I can hardly wait any longer, and I don't have to.
Now the ring awaits. Here comes Tony Williams and T.D. Steele heading to the ring, along with Kevin Kristen, the referee. Here's Doug Gilbert leading the Dream Machine back into action. Dream Machine mighty unhappy here today.
Yeah, well, that's what to do,
Dream,
Get out on him.
come over here and threaten Corey and me. Get yourself in the ring there. If you got a problem, that's the place to settle it, not over here. Dirty Doug Gilbert taking off the warm-up jacket.
Dream
T.D.
Machine
Steele.
says he's going to take it out on T.D. Steele and Tony Williams.
Well,
that's the right thing to do in there, huh?
Well, I don't know. He needs to take it out with whoever he's got the problem with,
exactly
but he's upset as he stalks down the ring apron. It's Doug Gilbert starting, and T.D. Steele starting for his team across the way, and here's Corey Macker.
Thank you, Dave Brown. We're underway with this tag team action at the USWA Dream Machine and Doug Gilbert teaming up here today. Speaking of tag team action, got a lot of it here today. The Eliminators still to come, the new tag team. The Rod Brothers taking on Brian, Christopher, and Eddie Gilbert right here today. And the Spiders, that exciting team in the USWA. We'll be seeing all of them right here today. Doug Gilbert slams T.D. Steele right into the Dream Machine. And Dream goes to work on Steele. Clothesline, and Doug Gilbert follows down. T.D. Steele has been in there the whole time for his team and taking quite a pounding from the Dream Machine and Doug Gilbert early on. Over to the knee again of dangerous Doug Gilbert. Into the rope. Boy, left T.D. over with that one. Doug Gilbert nails Tony Williams out there on the ring apron. Tony comes in after him. Oh, teaming up here now. Dream Machine and Doug Gilbert. Dream comes off the middle rope but nails T.D. Steele. With Doug Gilbert holding him in there. Into the ropes. And another clothesline from the Dream Machine. Got a cover here. One.
Doug Gilbert yelling some things. Doug Gilbert is also pretty unhappy here today. He's brought the Eliminators team in to try to win the USWA tag titles, which are now held by Brian Christopher and Eddie Gilbert. Doug is not happy about that, or he's not happy about that pairing to begin with, that Eddie would be partner. Okay, watch this. He said, what? He was going to try a pile driver. T.D. Steele had enough freedom of movement there to be able to stop. He's trying it again. Well, he got a pretty good one that time, too.
He got it that time, man. Doug Gilbert. Where's T.D. down in there? Cover Steele. 1, 2, and 3. Tony Williams did not officially get an opportunity to get in there and get a piece of the Dream Machine.
Oh, my God. You see what he just did? Boy. He just smacked him hard. Tony is just standing there waiting for an opportunity to get in and help out his partner, T.D. Steele. As Corey was just saying, Tony never was officially able to get a tag into the match. And now look at the Dream Machine picking him up.
There goes.
Throwing T.D. out of the ring. Boy, these guys, Dream Machine and Doug Gilbert both. Ridiculous. Hey, come on, Dream. Come on, Dream Machine. Take it on out of here, please. Boy. Well, here come the Eliminators.
Hey, come on, leave him alone over there, Dream.
All right, let's get Tony and T.D. out of here. Doug, that was a cheap shot. I can't say anything else.
Dave Brown, there's a little something today I would like to talk about. I guess a few days ago in Jonesboro, Arkansas, I guess you know what happened, right?
Yeah, I do know what happened. There are new World Tag Team Champions, and it's not the Eliminators.
Dave Brown, this has been one of the worst weeks of my entire life. Last week I come out here and I said I was starting an alliance. Dangerous Doug's Dangerous Alliance. What I said, Dave Brown, was I was going to get the top talent. I had the biggest, baddest tag team in the world. I went up to New Jersey scouting, Dave Brown, and I found the biggest, baddest tag team in the world, and they took me over their big, nice houses mansions, Dave Brown. You probably don't know what I'm talking about because you've never been in one. But what I'm talking about, Dave Brown, is these boys had $1 million homes. I said, boys, no sweat. I said, sell your houses, get some idiots to pack all your luggage, all of your stuff, and come on down to the USWA. I said, the tag team competition in the USWA, boys, we'll walk and we'll talk and we'll have the USWA World Tag Team belts. So no sooner than they get here, they're in a big tag team tournament. I got them set up, Dave Brown.
They're in the tournament.
They was in the tournament and they got robbed. I swear, Dave Brown, they got robbed.
No, I'm going to have to disagree with you. I think what happened, they didn't get robbed. I think maybe you underestimated the competition for it.
No. I never underestimated nothing. What happened was Brian Christopher, I hate your guts, boy. Brian Christopher and my brother, Dave Brown, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. What they did was they manipulated and they robbed the USWA Tag Team titles. But all I did, I went to the old dinosaur-made man, Eddie Marlin, and I said, Dinosaur Man, all I want is a tag team title match with my boys. Do you know how much audacity old senile Eddie Marlin had? Old senile Eddie Marlin said, I talked to Brian and Eddie, and they said, no way. What they said was, we'll give Doug's Eliminators a tag team title shot if I put up my hair. Dave Brown, I'm a very pretty man. I've got a lot of women.
Doug, the point is, if you want the match, you had to put up your hair in order for these guys to get the rematch.
Hold it, Dave Brown. Let me tell you something. What I did, because I'm very confident in my men, was I told Eddie Marlin, I said, go ahead, I'll have my hair put up, because I got so much confidence in the Eliminators. Brian Christopher, there's no way that you can beat any one of my Eliminators.
All right, we're going to wrap this up. We're going to take a break. The match is signed. His hair's at stake. We'll be back.
Taste the sound, you can hear it.
Feel the crunch, lift your spirit.
Get the scrunches, feeling of a Nestle Crunch.
There is a legend that a crow can carry a soul back from the dead to seek justice and put the wrong things right.
To move, you're dead.
I'm dead. And I move.
Brandon Lee.
It's not a good day to be a bad guy.
The Crow, rated R. Starts Friday, May 13th at theaters everywhere.
The awesome powers of Wolverine have come to Sega Game Gear. Marvel Comics X-Men on Game Gear. Play 7 different characters.
Quick, hide the chalkboard.
The secret power of Tai Chi. It's the ancient Chinese fitness program that began 2,500 years ago. Now, learn how to reduce stress and boost your vitality with David Carradine's Tai Chi workout video.
Hello, I am David Carradine, and for 23 years I have studied Tai Chi to help achieve total harmony of mind, body, and spirit.
Let David Carradine show you the benefits of Tai Chi. It improves strength and endurance, greater energy and vitality, improved flexibility and muscle tone, plus much more.
For me, Tai Chi is a great stress reducer, and it really helps me to relax.
Best of all, David Carradine's Tai Chi workout is perfect for men or women, young or old, no matter what shape you're in.
Let me be your personal trainer to help you unlock the secret powers of Tai Chi.
David Carradine's Tai Chi workout on VHS is only $19.95 and not available in stores. Call now to order.
Hey, before we get to the ring and the Eliminators match right here, I promised you at the beginning of the program that we had a big announcement for you. Most of you, I hope, remember the Memphis memories. I know you do, because wherever I go, people talk about that. Say, hey, it was great to see you and Lance back together again, and all of you there and having a good time. Well, next week you're going to be on vacation.
Exactly right.
I am happy to announce to you that here with me next week, Lance Russell will be joining us, and at that time, Lance is going to have a very big announcement that I think will be of interest to all wrestling fans. So be sure to join us for that next week.
Indeed. I'll be on vacation next week, but we look forward to Lance Russell returning right here on USWA Wrestling. I can't wait to have him here, and I'll be back the following week. We're going to.
You have a great vacation. We'll see you then the following week. In the ring, it's the Eliminators, Spellbinder, Billy Joe Travis. This has the makings of a fine wrestling match right here. Need to keep Doug Gilbert out of the action. I just realized he's standing on the ring apron. He's the one that brought the Eliminators in here. Billy Travis says, hey, say hi to my mom in Kentucky.
Yeah. And hello to everyone in Kentucky viewing us here and all around the USWA.
The Eliminators. Boy, these guys are big and mean looking. I tell you, another something special, too. Remember the USWA Wrestling Hall of Fame, Guy Coffey. I think most of the fans know Guy. Understand, Guy's got a birthday coming up this week. Happy birthday to him. Now, let's get going with wrestling action here. The Spellbinder just standing there waiting. And I don't know, I tell you, I really think the Eliminator is kind of making fun of him. That might not be a good idea. Here's Doug Gilbert, Dangerous Doug. What is this, Dangerous Doug's Alliance? Is that what you're calling this?
Just watch this, Dave Brown. They done got the Spellbinder scared to death. Hey, what was that?
Yeah, I noticed how scared the Spellbinder was. Who was it that jumped back and fell down and tagged out?
Yeah,
look at that.
He tagged his partner.
He said, I don't want to start against him. Now, they couldn't do that had contact been made, but since the match hasn't officially gotten underway, they can change their mind and have somebody else start. Well, Billy Travis just started it for him right there. Spellbinder steps out, too, and it's Billy Travis. Oh, my goodness, look at these guys go at each other. Here's Corey.
One, center, and the big Eliminators. These guys weigh in at a combined weight.
Look at that dominance, Dave Brown, Steve. What this is going to prove is my brother thinks he's actually going to shave my head, Dave Brown. He has lost his mind. But let me tell you one thing. If I do get my head shaved, Dave Brown, me and my brother have had a few differences before, but he will regret this for the rest of his life. But look at my boys. I got no doubt they can beat Brian Christopher and Eddie Gordon. No doubt, Dave Brown. Look at that.
Well, I tell you, they are a big, nasty-looking tag team, and I mean that.
Beat Billy Travis to death right there, ain't Dave Brown?
Well, as I say, they're a mean tag team. They're big. They're tough. They're rugged looking, no doubt about it. This is the first time I've seen them in action. Corey, I know you have seen them a time or two, and they are a big team, no doubt about it.
They are big guys, and as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by Doug Gilbert that these guys weigh a combined weight of 555 pounds. Yeah, they did. Wrestle out of Boston, Massachusetts, and there goes Billy Joe Travis onto the floor. Big Eliminator Cronus throws him out, and Doug Gilbert gets right in the middle of all of the action. Oh, boy, look out. Right into our desk goes Billy Joe Travis as Saturn, the Eliminator, rolls him back in the ring.
Doug Gilbert coaching, he told him, he said, throw him around over there and then get him back in the ring.
It's hard to find better sportsmen than that, ain't it, Dave Brown? He just helped him right back into the ring.
I'm almost at a loss for words to refer to this team as fine sportsmen. They haven't proven yet that they're fine sportsmen. They proved that they're a tough wrestling team.
You know, I heard somebody over there say this might be the last match you see Billy Travis in. I said, I sure hope so.
I don't see Billy heading for the exits either.
Whoa! Billy Joe gets out of the way, and Saturn the Eliminator went to chop the elbow and missed. Travis attacks his partner. Here is the Spellbinder. Spellbinder picks up Big Cronus, the Eliminator, slams him down. Spellbinder going to work in there. Whips Saturn in and goes in. Follows there. Ooh, stacks of heads together over that corner. Oh, boy.
Look at Doug Gilbert over there, right at the ring.
Yeah.
Oh, afraid of that. He pulled his feet out from under him. Spellbinder down on the mat. Doug Gilbert's holding his boot. Three. Count of three. Spellbinder has been counted out. There was no way the referee could see Doug Gilbert down at ringside on his hands and knees, holding on to the Spellbinder's boot so that he couldn't break out of it. I saw exactly what happened, Billy. There is no doubt about it. Doug Gilbert was involved in it, and that's what Billy's trying to tell the referee. But fans, I can tell you, it's probably not going to do any good. The count of three has fallen, and it's going to be a victory in the book for the Eliminators. Give the assist to Doug Gilbert. We'll be back with more from the USWA.
What do you call a crunchy baked tortilla filled with creamy nacho cheese? Nacho ordinary tortilla. Nacho tortilla combos. See why combos taste better? Guess what combos is pouring into crunchy baked pretzels? Say cheese. Cheddar pretzel combos. See why combos taste better?
Getting through college can be a pretty tough climb. To succeed, you need money and you need the right abilities. You can find them both in the Army. If you qualify, you could earn up to $30,000 with the Montgomery GI Bill, plus the Army College Fund. And you could develop the confidence, judgment, and self-discipline it takes to make it to the top, in college and beyond.
Hello there, everybody. This is Mel Allen. I've got a special offer on out-of-print collector baseball cards. Now you can own 200 genuine collectible baseball cards for the unbelievable price of $9.95. It's a collector's dream come true. Each set contains baseball cards going as far back as 1986 and including Topps, Donruss, and Upper Deck that are no longer being printed. Over the years, the value of baseball cards has skyrocketed, and while no one can guarantee baseball cards will go up in value, we can guarantee each set will have star, superstar, rookie, and all-star cards. So take it from me, Mel Allen, at this price, these cards could be gone. 200 genuine collectible baseball cards, no duplicates, mint condition, only $9.95 each, plus $2.95 postage, limit of 5 per household. So get cracking. Call now to order.
If it's your dream of becoming a professional wrestler, then here's a chance for you to fulfill your dream. Just send a self-addressed stamped envelope to USWA Wrestling Academy, Post Office Box 1783, Hendersonville, Tennessee 37077. That's USWA Wrestling Academy, Post Office Box 1783, Hendersonville, Tennessee 37077.
Man, we got a match coming up that won't quit. We got Eddie Gilbert climbing into the ring, Brian Christopher, and they are going to be going against these guys right here, the British Bad Breed, the Rotten Brothers, Ian and Axel, who have really been causing some problems in the USWA.
Well, you know something, Dave Brown? We've been in the USWA for a couple of weeks now. A lot of tag teams running their mouth off, saying we're big, we're bad. Well, guess what, boys? The Rotten Brothers are about to show you what being big and bad is all about. When you look down in the history books, you know they're going to say, hey, Frank and Jesse James, they're born killers. They're going to say Mother Teresa, well, she's a born forgiver. When they look down the history books of the USWA, they're going to say the bloody Rotten Brothers are born winners. Dave Brown and all you punks in TV land, take it to the bank. Christopher and Gilbert, first on the hit list.
Well, we'll find out right here today. Christopher and Gilbert are headed this way on television today. This is a main event match at any of the arenas around the country. But we're going to have it for you right here and right now. There they are, Eddie Gilbert, Brian Christopher. Brian Christopher climbing into the ring. These guys hold the USWA Tag Team title. They won them in a tournament just a few days ago. Proudly enjoying USWA titles as they climb into the ring. This is a non-title match. But don't you know the Rotten Brothers, Axel and Ian, would love to have a tag title match with these guys. Oh, look out from behind.
They jump him before the bell, the Rotten Brothers. Jumping on hot stuff is too sexy even before the bell. They go to work on Gilbert and Christopher. These Rotten Brothers, let me tell you, they are tough, but man, let me tell you, you better be prepared when you're talking about jumping Brian Christopher and Eddie Gilbert from behind. What a tag team these two make. USWA Tag Team Champions. And here comes.
Oh, now wait a minute. We got Doug Gilbert and the Eliminators who have brought some chairs out here and have parked themselves at ringside. We have already seen what effect that could have on a match by Doug Gilbert grabbing Spellbinder's boot earlier in the match when he was against the Eliminators. Now, as long as these guys sit there in the chairs, that's okay. Let's just hope they stay in those chairs.
Yeah.
The problem with it is it's such a distraction for Eddie Gilbert and Brian Christopher. They're going to be keeping one eye over on these guys to make sure they're still there, not sneaking around the ring apron somewhere.
Let's begin, Rotten. Boy, clothesline on Brian Christopher. Christopher fell down hard that time in the back of his head. Rod covers. 2, and Christopher up at 2. Excellent in Rotten, bad breed. A couple of big guys wrestling out of New York City. Came into the USWA, and they do make a lot of noise. Working Christopher over in that corner now. Axel Rotten, reversal. Christopher whips him in. Oh. Nobody home that time as Christopher went in after him. Axel Rotten got it right out of there. Tag on his partner. Here's in Rotten. Trading back and forth, Lake's on Christopher. Not a bad place now, over in their corner. The Rodden brothers double teaming Christopher. No tag, and there goes in Rodden again. Ends out and Axel's in. That's about continue. Right here today. Still to come, we got the Spiders right here. USWA Wrestling.
And look at Doug Gilbert up there pounding the ring apron. That's a problem. I wish those guys were not in here.
Yeah, that is a problem.
All right, sit down, Doug. There he goes back up to the ring apron again. There you see him over on the right of the screen. He's right at the ring apron. Oh, look at this. That's what I was afraid of. He grabs Brian, holding him back in the corner.
Well, he'd sit over there in his chair to be all right, but he cannot do it.
Well, there's no secret that he and Brian Christopher just flat do not like each other. And that's putting it mildly. Look at this double team. The Rodden brothers doubling up, choking. Man, boy.
Christopher's taking quite a pound in there against these Rodden brothers. Between the legs of Ian Rodden, and I thought he was going to get a tag on Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert over there. As you see, not far away from his partner, but didn't get the tag on him.
Nope, he was close, just not quite close enough for them to be able to reach the tag. Now Brian's over in the wrong corner. He was trying to kind of circle his way around and get back, and he just didn't make it. The Rotten brothers grab him, double up on him again. Oh, Brian ducks under the double clothesline, puts them both on the mat. He needs to get to the corner, get the tag on his partner, Eddie Gilbert.
Let's see if he'll get there. He gets on his feet and goes after Ian Rodden, whips him in, and a big kick from Christopher. Whoa, slides under.
Out of the ring. Oh, my goodness. The Eliminators right there. Oh, he ducked out of the way. The Eliminators nail each other. And now Brian Christopher going at one of them down on the floor. Doug Gilbert got the folding metal chair. Look out, Brian.
Oh, man. He nails Christopher with that chair right there. The Eliminators and Doug Gilbert out here jumping in the whole entire thing. Doug Eddie, his brother, and the Rudd brothers jumping on Eddie there in the ring.
Doug Gilbert with a chain wrapped around his right hand.
Bob
He's throwing a bead on Brian Christopher down on the floor, taking off the warm-up jacket. And there's the chain. Look out. Boom.
Oh, boy.
While the Eliminators hold him up, Doug Gilbert smacking Brian Christopher repeatedly. Meanwhile, Eddie Gilbert in the ring trying his best to hold off the Rotten brothers. They finally roll out of the ring, but now the action shifts down to the floor. Eddie Gilbert picking up one of the chairs. Rotten brothers leaving. He nails one of the Eliminators. Brian Christopher still battling, and finally everybody heads out of here except Eddie Gilbert and Brian Christopher as Eddie is over to check him out along with the referee. Well, it developed into a free-for-all. We knew it was trouble when Doug Gilbert brought the Eliminators out here. We'll be back. We'll have the Spiders when we return.
This summer, Detective Axel Foley is back.
I don't believe
Eddie Murphy, Beverly Hills Cop 3.
Trust me on this one, okay?
Rated R. Starts Wednesday, May 25th.
One of the guys found one new burger that eats like two. Introducing the tasty new Mega Double Cheese from Burger King. One sandwich with two burgers for 1/3 pound of flame-broiled taste. It's 50% bigger than our double cheeseburger used to be. And at the everyday price of just $1.99, since the burger got bigger, the value did too. The new Mega Double Cheese, just $1.99 every day at Burger King. We may not be the world's #1 fast food place. It just tastes that way.
It's Nestle Crunch Universal Studios bars with scrunchious chocolate designs. Crunch into King Kong. Sink your teeth into Jaws. Blast Back to the Future. Get all 10 Nestle Crunch Universal Studios bars.
From the award-winning filmmakers of the BBC, the most astonishing and electrifying home video collection ever released. Survival in the Wild. Narrated by Academy Award winner Sir Anthony Hopkins.
For the killers of the sea, that means hunting and finding suitable victims.
You'll witness incredible footage of the deadly struggle for survival in the animal world. The brutal conflict between hunter and hunted, predator and prey. Come face to face with the great white shark, the ultimate predator. You'll gasp as a killer whale snatches a seal right off the beach. Call today. Buy both videos for only $29.95 plus shipping and handling. Not a club, not a continuity. Free Federal Express delivery service at no extra charge.
Call 1-800-915-2020 or send $29.95 plus $4.95 for Federal Express delivery to Survival in the Wild, P.O. Box 30628, Tampa, Florida.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind what was happening. Doug Gilbert's trying to fix it so that Brian Christopher couldn't wrestle in his next match. I'm sure that's what he had in mind. Hey! The spider webs are flying in the audience. Here they come, led by Bert Prentice. The Spiders in the USWA. We got them in a match coming up here in just a moment, but before they head to the ring, well, we get a comment or two about all the action going on.
Well, let's talk about some diapers.
Yeah, that's right.
Ronnie Lotz, this short little idiot of a man, is running around the USWA and the nation making phone calls telling Major Wrestling Magazine how he's beating me every night in the middle of the ring. Ronnie Lotz, you are the poorest excuse for a wrestling manager I've ever seen. And it is my pleasure to get in the ring with you this week and show all the people you in nothing but a baby diaper right in the middle of the ring. I'm going to pin it on you, and when I'm done, I'm going to take you down and feed you some Gerber baby food and treat you like the baby you are.
And Lotz is out here running around. Ronnie, this is there.
Hey, wait a minute. Last time I saw this here was the wrestling business. I'm going to start off by saying, I feel like I walked into a Marvel comic book with these two goofs. Why don't you guys back up?
Hey, well, I tell you, maybe you better concentrate on what Bert's talking about right here. Because if you lose this match...
You know why? Because you're a sick, twisted, demented, fat weirdo. That's why. And I bet you I'll tell you right now, this is your idea, and you'd like to see me strut around a diaper. Ronnie Lotz don't wear a diaper for nobody. Hey, There's no way I'm getting in a diaper, Bert. And I'll tell you what, when I put you in that diaper, I might even give you a little whipping, a spanking, a lashing. You're a sick man, Bert.
Oh, the sickness, yes, it's very relevant to me. Hey, Ronnie Lutz, you got a lot of guts coming out here. No goons behind you. It's kind of interesting. I kind of admire this little quality. You've got a little guts about you to come out here with my spiders.
That's right, because I don't wear a diaper for nobody. I don't wear a diaper for nobody. See this? They're telling secrets on what they're going to do to me to get me a little diaper. I ain't wearing diapers. Not for you, not for you, not for you. Wait a minute.
I'm going to give you a little taste of this match now, Lutz.
Bert.
Bert.
Oh!
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, we're halfway there. We're halfway there. You're a sick man. You're a sick man. You're a sick man. Hey, we're halfway there, Ronnie Lutz. Come on. We're halfway there.
Well, Bert, I don't know if I agree with the method totally there, but there's a certain amount of satisfaction in seeing the humiliation of one Ronnie Lutz. It could be even more than that when this diaper match takes place, and the loser of the match could be Bert, or it could be Ronnie Lutz. Will end up climbing in the ring wearing a diaper.
That would be a sight.
In the ring right now, the Spiders going against Freezer Thompson and the Shadow. We wait for as the referee calls the bell. Yeah, there we go. Let's get this one underway right here. Big Freezer Thompson, one of the largest wrestlers to step into a wrestling ring. This guy is big, and he and his partner, the Shadow, are going against the very popular Spiders.
Freezer Thompson. Boy, get tossed over by the Spider. Nice takedown from the Spider, boy. He's slinging Freezer around and takes him down. The Spiders, tag team wrestling out of Birch's West from Webb City. With Bert Prentice in their corner. Spider, backdrop on Freezer Thompson.
Bert is saying, well, how about it? That was a good move. He's doing a little cheerleading for the Spiders over there, and he's right. Was a good move. Oh, boy, that wasn't.
Freezer Thompson held on to that top rope, and the Spider missed with the drop kick, and Freezer attacks the Shadow. Shadow comes in. Spider taking care of the Shadow over there. Backs him up. Whips him into the ropes now. Sets him. Slam in there. Nice move from the Spider. These two really work together well as a tag team. Interesting team in the USWA. Heard a lot about them before they got here, and let me tell you, these two guys can wrestle, these Spiders.
That was a great idea he had right there. He just missed. He came flying off the rope, feet first, and he was going to smack the Spider, the Shadow. He got him, but just a glancing blow. But look at this, flips him out of the corner. Great recovery by the Spider. That's important, too. If you miss a move, don't let it throw you. Get right back into action there. Try to take the advantage. That's what the Spiders have done here.
That's exactly right, and they cover here, too. Two. Only a 2 count, and the Shadow kicks out of it. Tag made by the Spiders now. Whip the Shadow in. Setting him up. Boy, he flexes him over. Over and down. A lot of move from the Spiders in there again. And another cover on the Shadow. 1, and only a 2 count again.
I'm a little surprised. I thought the Spiders were going to be able to hold him there for a 3 count, but able to kick out at the last instant to stop it. And he's still going here. The match continues.
Backs the Shadow up. Into the rope. Takes him down. A good move. From the Spiders. Drop kicks him down.
Nice drop kick. Good move. These guys are really athletic, no doubt about it. They can really move around in the ring. And there's the tag as they try to set the Shadow up.
Spiders tagging in and out.
Comment on what the Spider did right there. He got him with the top of the boot. That's okay. Where that becomes illegal is when you kick him with the point, with the toe of the boot. But he got him with the top part of it, the flat part, and that was all right. That was legal. Look at this.
Whoa! They take the shuttle now, boy. He won't be getting up from that one. That's a 3 count.
You got that one exactly right. He did not get up from that one. The count of 3 falls, and the Spiders have themselves a victory here today on USWA Championship Wrestling. We're going to check our time, and we'll be back with you in just a moment.
Look at this face. I mean, I'm just a harmless, lovable little fuzzball. So why is the media calling me the most dangerous man in America? Because I speak the truth. Hi, this is Rush Limbaugh with talent on loan from God to tell you where you can read the truth each month and every month. Here in the Limbaugh Letter. My newsletter is among the fastest growing in America. A lot of people don't like that. The Limbaugh Letter is an arsenal of the facts, opinions, insights, and analysis the liberal media doesn't give you and doesn't want you to have. In the Limbaugh Letter, we dissect today's events and issues in depth, giving you a perspective which uniquely supplements and complements my wildly popular TV and radio shows. Even my 2 #1 best-selling books can't keep you on top of breaking issues like the Limbaugh Letter can and does. I'll show you why federal health care won't work, how America maintains its competitive edge, and outline how to stem the tide of liberal-induced societal decay. Also, in each issue, you will read my conversations with the nation's top conservative thinkers and achievers. They expose the real stories and agendas behind Hollywood, tax reform, radical feminism, and health care. The Limbaugh Letter gives you and your friends the most dangerous weapon to combat liberalism, the truth. Go ahead, show it to a liberal. Watch them squirm, and then watch them learn.
Call this toll-free number to subscribe now for yourself or as an ideal gift and receive 12 monthly issues, a full year of the Limbaugh Letter for just $29.95. And when you call to order, you'll receive 3 valuable gifts. Promises, Rush's list of Clinton's campaign pledges, plus Rush's 35 undeniable truths of life suitable for framing, and Rush's colorful 1994 poster calendar, all free with your paid subscription to the Limbaugh Letter. Call the toll-free number and order the Limbaugh Letter now.
Some people say that I need to be balanced with equal time. It's not so. I am equal time.
Join us next week for more of the same on the USWA. It always promises to be a very interesting week when you got a lot of those guys around, and we will next time. We hope you'll be here, too. Until then, for Corey Macklin, I'm Dave Brown. So long, everybody.
The announcers on this program are selected and paid by parties other than this station, namely the promoters of USWA Championship Wrestling.
Channel America Television Network.